What's up, guys? You know, a lot has changed in terms of when I started 15 years ago in the health and fitness industry. In terms of marketing our products and services, there are click funnels, there are landing pages, there are Google ads, there are a million different apps you can use. There's all kinds of different online services and virtual and remote, and it becomes, at least for me sometimes, a little bit overwhelming. So there's a plethora of different options now, and that's great. And these are all great tools, and I guess that's what I'm trying to deliver to you today, is to talk about how these things should be tools for your business and not a distraction from your business. While things have changed in terms of the marketing aspect of it, I want to reiterate that the fundamentals of selling those products and services, once that client comes to you either for a consultation one-on-one, in person, or even if it's online, how things are trending right now, you do a lot of this stuff online, you have an online business that you're running, that's fine. But the fundamentals of the sale, once you are actually having a conversation and interaction with your potential client, that never is going to change. You know, I hear a lot of the gurus, the so-called sales gurus online nowadays, and there's a few of them out there that'll do this, and they'll talk about, you know, they'll create fear in their buyer by saying, you know, you can't do the same thing now that you were doing years ago, and things have changed so much. Well, no, that's not really true. Yes, the marketing side of things have changed, and you should be aware of how they've changed. You should be aware that there are more options and more tools available, and a lot of people are use them, and they can really help and enhance your business. And a lot of them are very necessary, and you should learn those too. However, I don't want you to get bogged down in it. I want you to be aware of it, but I don't want you to get bogged down in the marketing aspect of it. They're tools. And you know, it becomes very confusing because how long is it going to take me to learn this tool? That's why a lot of people outsource this marketing and the sales part of it to people like me, right? So, and that's fine. But I want you to understand that as far as the sale is concerned, nothing has changed there. Yes, so there are certain tools that are available for you to enhance your business, but I don't want you to get bogged down in thinking that the fundamentals have changed, because the fundamental aspects of selling remain exactly the same. And in 20 years, if I'm training you then, guess what? It's going to remain exactly the same. It's quite a bit different than it was, say, 15 years ago when I entered the market. But you know what's not changed in that amount of time? My closing percentage. Meaning that my closing percentage is just as good, maybe even better now than it was then. And the same fundamental skills that I had then, I'm using now. You don't have to be fearful of this. Don't let paralysis by analysis bog you down so that you're not making decisions or you become fearful to take action. These technologies are there for you to be tools. Choose one and move on, and you're going to make mistakes. There's no playbook for it. Allow businesses like myself to outsource to us, and we'll help you with the sales part of it, the sales training, and also the marketing component. Help drive your customers to your business. While all these marketing tools are excellent ways and essential ways to get people to your online business, ultimately, you're still going to have to make contact with these people. Whether it's a one-on-one sales consultation in person, or whether it's a pitch online through an app, it's still going to be the same sales skills at work when you go to close them on a deal. We're still going to have to build rapport. That doesn't change. You're still going to have to build a connection with another human being and establish a relationship. You're still going to have to build rapport. You're still going to have to find their emotional driving want and stir that emotion. You're still going to have to perform and conduct a thorough needs analysis. You're still going to have to learn to close and overcome concerns before you ever go for the close. None of those change. So while a lot of these online gurus are saying things like, well, things are changed and you can't sell the same way, that is absolutely false. You can sell the absolute same way. Yes, use these resources and these emerging technologies to drive people to your business, to get excited about your business. But once they're there, those fundamentals do not change at all. And the way that you still drive people to your business is still going to be emotionally driven. It's still going to be building relationships, guys. Those things are never going to change. It's no different than a great sports analogy. The best players in the world, when you see them do incredible things, the fancy moves, the acrobatics, those are always the most fundamental players, because you can't do that without laying the foundation first. Your best is always going to be going back to the fundamentals. Whenever you get away from the fundamentals is when your business erodes. Focus on the fundamentals. Everything stems from that.